How you surviving?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, cool. We're not amateurs. David, let us know when we're live.
It appears that we're live.
We're good to go?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're live.
It is with a thumbnail over you at the moment, but.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sunday, December 7th. It is 9:01 a.m. My name is Stephen Nicola, Chairman of the Libertarian National Committee. I'm going to be calling this meeting of the LNC to order. Mr. Secretary, whenever you're ready with roll call.
You should also, I don't think, say 2025 again.
Oh, 2025.
Mr. Bowler.
Present.
Mr. Wiley.
Present.
Vice Chair Dark.
Here.
Oh, you know what? I shouldn't do it that way. I'm sorry. Mr. Bost. Mr. Chatterton. Mr. Dassing. Mr. Bracco. Mr. Ford.
Here.
Mr. Weir. Ms. Hayes. Ms. Robson.
Both are here.
Mr. Neville.
Present.
Mr. Lamb. Mr. Martin. Mr. McGee.
Present.
Mr. Johnson. Secretary McMahon is here. Mr. Nana. Mr. Hirsch.
Here.
Mr. Redpath.
Here.
Mr. Thompson.
Here.
Ms. Coward.
Present.
Mr. Vincent. Mr. Vincent. Mr. Chair Nicalia.
Present.
Mr. Chair, we have 12 voting members present.
All right, we have a quorum. All right, orders of the day are new business with previous notice, policy manual amendments, awards committee, Mr. Dark.
Would we previously put in the wording there, I believe?
Yeah, I didn't note it in, I'm sorry.
This is an extremely minor policy manual amendment.
Is it still necessary?
That is a good point. If we have enough people that wish to serve on the LNC, I just wasn't sure.
Is it Mimi or was it Jesse?
Well, currently the policy manual requires at least 3 members of the LNC.
Who was it? Who of us
It
was
would
it?
shift.
Me, you, and who else? It was somebody else was willing to
What was what? I'm sorry. I didn't-
serve on the awards committee.
It was me. It was me.
There was one other person.
There was one more person.
McGee, was it you?
No, you want it to be?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
You've been drafted.
He said we would too.
Was it Keith? Was it you
It was
yesterday?
not me previously, this is someone else who's speaking up. But I'm not trying to force an election. So.
I either need 3 victims for awards committee from the LNC, or we change the policy manual to allow 3 non-members of the LNC. Shift the direct, one way or the other.
Me, Mimi, and McGee.
Okay.
All right,
So if you
I'm not
wanna-
introducing my
Well,
motion
if
then.
you didn't-
okay. The mover has withdrawn his motion, so we are on to credentials committee appointments. So previously, myself and several members of this board have agreed to serve as interim credentials committee members with the idea that our participation would sunset this weekend. And so we are willing to pass the torch off and drop out. So, let's see here. Mr. Dar, do you know?
Well, I moved to open the floor for nominations for
Okay, motion to open the floor for nominations. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, we've now opened nominations. Does anybody seek to be recognized?
I wish to be recognized. I wish to nominate all those who have submitted an application up to this point, at which point I'm going to put staff on the spot here to verify that list. I previously put a list that we're up to earlier this week of those that had submitted an application.
Drew, were there any more since you sent me that list yesterday? Did you send me that list yesterday?
I did not. No, I updated the OneDrive folder that I had sent Paul.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I did send you the
I
list.
thought you did.
Yes.
I mean, I asked you.
I sent it to you in Excel. It's an Excel file.
We're in a budget
Awesome.
meeting, so I figured you would do what I asked.
It's in your inbox.
All right.
All right, so, I guess we'll just wait for those.
How do we want to do it?
Could we at least display those on the screen?
Do we want to, on the Excel, approval voting?
Yeah, approval voting.
How many slots are there open again?
You sent it to me as one folder, or one document with tabs, right?
We're
Yes.
currently
Yeah,
on,
each committee
I'm
has
just
it.
waiting for it to load,
I got
but I
you.
can't show my email.
there are 5 LNC appointments for credentials.
Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna display the names,
And alternates if we wish to.
and those alternates. Do we want to have everybody maybe write it down? Or we just want to go person by person? Which is easier for you?
There's only one tab, dude. And it's ballot access.
Did I download it for some reason and send it to you?
Approval voting.
You saved it as a CSV?
Top 5.
Can you send it to me again?
Yes, I'll just share access to it.
Down, get to be alternates.
Probably just 1 second before.
Pretty straightforward.
How are we voting? I mean, approval voting, but how are we actually voting?
We don't know anything.
Okay.
It depends on how many there are.
All right, the link directly to it's in your inbox.
Thirteen.
13. Okay. So maybe thinking we should.
I'm gonna communicate with them.
What would be the easiest? Would we want to dispense with that now?
And leave it open for a certain amount of time, like 5 minutes. While I'm getting that set up, I'm gonna have to turn this off while I'm doing the open vote stuff.
Okay, so I'll ask if anyone wants to speak to any
How many
nominations.
nominations?
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an open vote. So everybody's gonna get an email, once Mr. McMahon has that prepared. And then you'll be able to vote, do approval voting. So what we'll do is, do you wanna,
Are there any further nominees?
oh, yes, are there any further nominees?
Was your motion even adopted to nominate all of those who applied?
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Was that
seconded.
So there was a second to open nominations.
I didn't hear.
Open nominations, I don't think we did
Oh,
the
yeah.
actual
We
vote.
have to close nominations.
So this is displaying all those who've done it, so we're still in the middle of the vote on that. So those are those that have submitted applications. So then you can move to a vote on that.
Are there any further nominations? All
I
right,
would, by the way, when we're done with this part, I'm gonna have to turn the screen off. So take a photo now if you're interested.
Just letting you guys know, okay?
Oh,
okay.
closer.
Is there any objection to closing nominations? All right, hearing no objection, nominations are now closed, and we'll be moving to a vote here shortly. I will recognize anybody who seeks to be recognized if they'd like to speak for any candidate.
Never mind. Keep pulling out my phone, do you want to see it? Never.
Oh, did you were trying to take?
Yeah, every time I went to take a picture, you moved the screen. Sorry. Like that.
All right,
There we go.
sorry.
Thank you.
That's the little things in life. And so for update for attendance, it's 13 members present.
How many names are we picking? Five. Maximum 5?
Yes.
So it'd be maximum of 5. So the first 5, the top 5 vote getters would become credentials committee appointments, and then the next 5 would be alternates.
And you can vote for as many as you want, right?
Approval voting, yeah.
Okay, so you can vote for, there's not a maximum of
Right.
5 votes.
That was the, I think.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, no, you can vote for more than 5.
Is there a majority requirement for this?
Unless it's
Oh.
suspended, I think there is.
Yes.
Yes, okay, that's what I thought. So
So we have all of the alternate positions.
that's correct. If we don't reach majority on all those.
They're very more than 10.
Just do first and last.
Oh, you put a picture in?
I just wasn't sure. So Bill Redpath, your email is Bill Redpath. Bill.Redpath, okay.
I don't know if you want me to
Trigger one too, but do Bill.
I don't know if you want me to drop this off the tourist on the way home, but if you want to take this, because this is.
I don't have.
First of all, do you know how much?
Get in.
I really do, yeah. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. And, you gotta check. I want to give you a receipt. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'm going to,
20, 60, 260 plus. Okay. First time, oh, okay. All right, perfect.
Wi-Fi here is very, very slow.
Doug, is it Doug or Douglas on your email?
What's that?
If you had a second screen, you could have that up on the.
Vince, Mr. Vincent, is it Robert.Vincent?
Your LP email? Yes. Okay. No, send it.
Mr. Wiley, it's James.Wiley, right, for your LP email?
Yeah.
You haven't sent it to everybody yet, right?
No.
I haven't sent it to anybody yet.
Oh, God.
Is that a second one?
Huh?
Is that a second screen for your laptop?
Yes.
First time I was in there.
This one just folds up like a tablet and gets plugged in.
That one I can spell blind, which is kind of, yeah. And so I've got you, Paul Dar, Bill Redpath, Ed McMahon, Pat Ford, Mimi Robson, Keith Thompson, no. I had Keith Thompson, Doug Neville, Robert Vincent, James Wiley, Sam Bowler, Greg Hirsch.
That is how many?
Yeah, Pat Ford was the first known officer. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, this is. What items do we have?
If you already had it checked platform, Drew, same thing will be.
What's that?
Platform and ballot access later will be the same, all those who submitted applications.
Yeah, I did all of them yesterday.
Yeah.
It's ranked voting.
Drew, your last name is H.
Ranked voting.
HREHA.
He's right.
I think it's true.
I think so. So we don't put them on else.
Yeah. Others. Why doesn't it affect me? It doesn't give me a date that I can close.
It was all there being closed. It should be good, right? I know, I just say.
But it says it expired.
Maybe it's upgraded.
I don't know.
Should have watched it though.
Do we want to speak to any of the nominees while you're reading
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, is there anybody that'd like to speak for any of the nominees? Anybody like to speak for any of the nominees?
I can at this moment. I suppose that those that have actually asked me for nominations, which is, or to vote for them, I always find that good when somebody actually reaches out to the people that are asking them to vote for them. Ken Molman reached out to me there, wants to be on the committee. Susan Hogarth wanted to be on there. Sylvia Arrowwood reached out to me there. Jimmy and Nelson reached out to me, and Amy Misco, Aaron Ramos, though I'll put on the caveat that he only wanted to serve if he had to. So he was looking at the previous numbers there, and was doing that if he had to be drafted. Tyler Danke or is it Dinky, right? Dinky, excuse me. I always mispronounce names. It's not just
cannabis farm.
it's just not Mimi that I mispronounce. Joe Hanush also reached out to me, and Theodore Kozin also reached out to me at some point there for a vote there.
Mr. Ford?
Well, I can say with certainty, absolutely no one reached out to me. So you have friends.
I kept on begging people to sign up for the committee. So that tells me those people heard what I was asking for and actually volunteered to jump on the hand grenade of being on credentials there.
Well, Ken Molman, I think would be an excellent choice. I'm gonna have to work with Ken Molman on this. His technical skills, very, very welcome. So I would encourage everyone to support Ken Molman. And that's not a reflection on anyone else. It's just that having someone in the heat of the moment, and I'm not saying it's ever gone wrong with credentials, but having someone in the heat of the moment who can solve technical issues would be very welcome.
Everybody check your email. You should have received the Oakville. Ms. Robson.
I just also want to say that Ken would be fabulous. He's I've talked to him about it. He wants to do this. He wants to make sure that things go smoothly, and he's the kind of guy that would make sure that things go smoothly.
Ms. Ridpack.
I'll also speak in favor of Ken Holman. We'd be here all day listening to me describe all the things Ken Holman has done for the Libertarian Party and the Libertarian Party of Kentucky. So I'll just leave it at that. I think also Susan Hogarth, she has a lot of credentials, experience. I think she'd be good as well.
Well, that's
Did you guys have, go ahead, Ms. Riley.
I'm going to speak on behalf of Susan Hogarth.
Mr. Vincent.
Yeah, I'd like to recommend Joe Danouche from Florida. He's very friendly and works with anyone. And he's always looking for a foot in the door in Florida and elsewhere. So I think Joe will do great work.
Mr. Thompson.
I was just trying to alert you that Region 1 was trying to seek your attention.
All right.
Mr. McMahon,
Yes.
did you send me the link? Because I haven't received it yet.
I don't think I've received it. Oh, I'm not connected to the internet.
No, actually, I did not. You didn't get it,
There
Mr.
is a
McKee.
There is a spot you can add it on if you did not.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Add voters. Yay. John.
Jonathan.
The creature.
Oh, and by the way, it's only letting me vote for 5.
Yes.
Oh, it should let you vote for any number, but it's
I
5
hope
winners.
it's limiting to 5.
I don't know if I can change that.
You might have to restart the vote.
I forgot to text.
Yep. Okay.
All right, we're gonna do a
Cost me
new,
$10 fucking dollars.
we're gonna do a new ballot.
The new ballot completely?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can only vote for 5.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
limiting you to 5.
Mulligan? Okay. You wanna get that? I did twice.
Now he can get everybody on there the first time.
Just, employer and their address. But we may already have that, and it may not be needed if it's $200 less for each person. Okay, total for the year.
Yeah.
So, but I will, I do name, address, occupation, employer.
Doesn't give me the option.
Are you under advance for approval voting?
Is it approval?
Yes. What type did you choose?
The checkbox. Nope. So I got checkbox and rank voting.
What if
Yeah,
you
no,
increase
no.
the number of winners
Uh,
to the entire, you know what I mean? So it'll be the
up to
whole.
No, because it still has to be, because then it's going to say everybody won.
No, it doesn't tell
okay.
you.
Yeah.
Scroll back. Go back to enable expert mode. That's what I was making sure you were in expert mode. Scroll down, approval voting. Because there's a dozen, 20 different types of voting types. There we go. You put ballot type method. There we go.
Shuffle carry. Yes, number of winners is fine. Members of the audience, no. It starts new, opens today.
You can make it in Mandarin.
That's what I'm doing.
I should have had you run through a couple test votes on small groups to get used to the software there.
I mean, I did it a while ago, but you know,
You've slept since then.
yeah.
There aren't that many apps you can use paper.
Yeah,
Anathema.
we've got people that could be telling. That's sad.
That is an option.
Yeah,
Always
I don't
of the
understand why.
opinion that paper is faster.
And now we
It's
$10 saves money.
It's $10 per.
Well, depending on how much candidates we have for the next one, we might be able to do it.
You sure we just don't want to do it by paper?
We could do it like on an Excel, candidates on one, the first row would just be the names of the committee members that are here, and then the column, first column, be candidates, just choose your, and add it all.
The votes about are out, but
Oh, the ballots are out?
yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Did you pass those?
I don't have it.
Okay.
No, look, platform, ballots, and everything.
So for,
So this did cost me $50.
They don't have like
So it's supposed to be free if you have less than 3 things going. I have less than 3 things going. I only have the one, but it's like price is $10.
Did you delete your previous
Yeah.
ones? Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. There's only the current credentials vote. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Sneaky Hobbinsons.
you like edit it, edit the same way.
Sounds only allowing up to 5 as well.
I checked more than 5.
I checked more than 5, but I tried to submit, and then it said you can only select 5.
Oh, shit.
I'm not doing it again.
You may select the 5 choices for credentials committee.
I think you had to do more winners.
Yep.
yeah, it doesn't let me do more than 5 either.
Okay, we're gonna pause because I'm not paying for this again. It costs me money every time we've done it, so we're just gonna wait a second, and I'm gonna set up another free account so that we can screw them over a payment.
Can I make a different motion?
If you're wanting to do it by Excel spreadsheet, we're not doing that either. It's too many
Yeah,
people.
I
Okay.
wasn't going, I was gonna do a different one, a very old school one.
Just, you already said it.
No, that will be here till tonight.
We don't have that many, it's not that many people, and we've got staff and an alternate that can be tellers.
I don't believe in electronic voting.
It's against my religion.
I mean, can I make the motion?
Yes.
We are in the middle of, we're technically in the middle of,
This is a motion to do a different voting method. It would be, I don't know, I guess
It's
it
also
could be
while
a
the vote is
suspension.
already.
yeah, I don't think it's in order
I
at
would say
this time.
one of the ordinance.
You could do it for the next one, how we do this.
Okay.
Because the paper records were not gonna.
Only suggesting it to be faster.
It wouldn't be faster.
Oh, I think so.
I don't. I have everything copied now. So
Okay.
then it has to be copied and pasted, but I just need to be able to not have to pay every single time.
Okay, we'll see if we get it the next time.
We have
We should have
Chat
just
GPT.
copied them.
I don't think that's actually.
It is. Stevie still has
Second,
it.
because you could use AI to like put the candidates in and just go by person, just have them give you their names and just go around the room.
Can tell you.
So,
For sure.
Yeah, just to be sure, yeah, that 260 cash is for the LNC.
Yes, true.
I'll
The
get
260,
Just to make
Bill's
sure, I
gonna,
just want to make sure the 260 was a donation to the LNC.
Two separate.
Pardon?
Two separate donations. The 260, I sent you the
Yeah,
information.
but the whole 26,
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
$260 is meant for the LNC.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah,
so just wanted to be 100% sure.
yeah.
Thank you.
Can I ask a question that has nothing to do with anything else?
sure.
My donation, I didn't make it from last night yet, because is there a way that I should make it to make sure that we know it goes to what?
Just let Drew know.
Yeah, I have the full list of everyone,
Okay,
so.
so when you get the $250, you'll know that it's for that.
Yep.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay, I just wanted to, I didn't want to make it until I asked that question.
Yeah.
I want everybody.
Yeah.
Is there a way to check that you got my $100 for the pen and then give me the pen?
Yes, yes, I can do that
I
as
didn't
well.
do it last night, I've done it.
Let me check your work.
Just a lot, but I like
I've done a lot of overloads.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm like, I already know what's.
Move to allocate, here to go.
Do we need to extend this?
No, because it's in the action is already being
No,
taken.
yeah, sorry, we don't need to extend it yet.
Right, it would just close.
Candidates.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're waiting.
Because you didn't submit one to God.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
I tried to.
going to, that's different.
Yeah. Really counting ballots with this few people and 2 people in the tellers really wouldn't take that.
Should it be 10?
No, because it's only 5 winners.
But it would-
So that ends up limiting us to 5.
But it shouldn't.
Because you could just take, does it rank the win, like how much?
I mean, that's what approval voting is though, isn't it?
I would put all of them, because they're all win, but we just.
Isn't that the same thing you did last time?
No, last time I did the,
There's a green market.
I think we did it.
Yeah, we did.
You did IRV when you said we were doing. Well, that would be
No,
different.
No, I think you did approval. I'm fairly
You
sure.
did
clicked
approval.
But I think if you have to make the number of winners the same as the people.
You can't do that, because if you do that, when it does the poll, when it does the final results, then however many people you said
It
would be
doesn't
the
rank
winner,
it.
it does, no,
It doesn't tell you
No.
the order.
winner, by definition, is a winner.
Oh, wow, okay.
Technologically speaking.
So it's gotta be. I don't know.
Sign off here for now. Thank you.
the donation on the 31st of October?
That's the one.
Okay. I was just looking at something.
That's, no, that's good. I wanted to make sure that was the right one.
Thanks.
And I thought it's still under detailed results, it gives you the numbers, so you would still see up to 10 winners, but then you go by detailed results to see who was who.
I'm sorry, what is it?
On approval voting, if you, when you see the results, it would say up to 10 winners, but then you would have to look at the detailed results to see who was the winner of being the actual delegate and who was the alternate.
So
But
you're
doing
saying-
2 rounds does make it easier, does make sure there's
No,
no
it
tie.
doesn't, because then every time we have to do this, like I'm gonna have to spend $10. So, I don't want to do that. So we can do approval voting, and I can set the winners
My
as,
husband, he did his dues for $25. That's what
you're saying set it at 10.
And I guess he did it for $25 a month
And then we
instead
just
of $25.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Come look over here.
fix
You're
that
not,
it's Mark Reynolds.
so you'll see detailed results.
He did teacher here since we're not doing
Yes, yeah.
So the top, then you'd have to say there's 10 winners,
anything.
but then you'd have to say,
Cause I'm already doing
which-
$25.
you'd have to delineate which one was the actual delegate.
And it took him like 3 months to tell me that it was
So
being
that's the
used.
number of winners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can vote for everybody for all two.
Yes,
I could have
they can do
known
full
if I
approval
would
voting,
have looked at our.
but you'll have to
And
look
he
at the
gets like
actual
the
numbers.
emails and stuff, so finally he sent me the email, it's like, yeah, I think they did this wrong.
Since you're not doing non-secret, just show who can. There'll still be some manual
It's,
tabulation.
Mark McDonald, yeah, I have digital. That's him.
Another electronic ballot.
Yes.
But the tabulations, we're just looking to see the top 5.
Yeah.
All right, we're on to the cabinet.
Okay, thank you. so
Absolutely, no problem.
You'll know because I'll say, hey, the ballots are out. Every time I'll say the ballots are out.
No, I got a notification that I got. So I got confused.
Oh, no, no,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
It's
I'll buy
because
another
it
one.
was
Feel free to
passed
stop by
regardless.
anytime.
Say what?
It was unrelated to the
It was
ballot.
unrelated to the ballot.
What the fuck?
Huh?
What?
It's making me pay.
You see, I think it's making you pay not because of it's the number of candidates. There's the limit of people you're going to.
We
and the
did
number
this
of-
before and add a bunch of people.
They're watching the live stream and saw you do the workaround. I said they're watching the live stream and heard you were doing the workaround, so they.
Oh.
Yeah, so how many candidates do we have? Is it more than 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're now pay as you go.
And
Give me a
yeah,
kicker.
he's,
Up to 25 voters, 10 candidates per election.
I mean,
It's free. $10 for 125 voters, 20 candidates.
And you get some
So,
bucks and then you
is this
get-
microphone picking up stuff for your thing?
In the future, let's limit it to only 10 candidates.
I have it turned down.
so it needs to make like an AI,
Actively talking
an AI for vote.
Yeah.
to the board. I
Okay,
turned
got
down, especially when you guys were talking about the donation. I was like, oh.
Well, this time I was talking about somebody that's fucking crazy. So.
Say a credit card number to this.
Yeah, read out Steve's credit card number.
Security. Zip code.
He's got money. And he's supposedly a doctor. didn't.
Someone bring up President 3304.
330.
Yeah, it's really short.
Oh, yeah, no, I just watched the Death by Lightning. Remember, so I'm like, all in on James Garfield, Rise to Power.
Yeah, Derek is.
Okay, it's out.
Okay.
Take three.
And it works.
Ding, ding.
I can only select three. No, seriously.
That was funny because everybody kind of did the laugh of the, oh.
Thank you.
Since I announced some budget table, I really analysis of media, public social media
Oh, okay.
doesn't impact some of the very I will do the test.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I'll make all the shoes.
Don't use social media.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna copy it.
Fair is fair, go to table.
No, he did. He did. He doesn't wear his bow tie anymore. He used to wear it.
So really, it's just.
I know who you're talking about.
He's lucky that for everything.
And then we got, no, that's his.
Oh, that's right.
I can't think of the names. I know who you're talking about.
He's a very nice man.
Yeah.
And then, nothing good stuff.
Then there was, of course, James Ogle.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so I was
love the little-
from California.
I love the little figures. He's East Fashion Convention.
Yes, he's
Where is James?
he.
Andrew Watkins, who I was not here and I was going to pull out on the awards. That's right.
He used to be an artist.
We might have to fill it later if he says he doesn't want to do it, but
But I haven't talked to him.
it was on it last convention. On a draft anyways. Awards.
I can shoot him a quick text.
Yeah, shoot him a text to see if he'll.
Oh, yeah, right.
I remember at, one of the
Awards.
he traveled all the way to the convention to run for chair. And he nominated himself as secretary. That wasn't a delegate because he didn't, he got negative votes from California to be a delegate. This must have been 2020. It must have been 2020. And so I ended up nominating him just because I felt bad that he,
Start voting.
went all the way there to Florida in person to do the thing.
Your
And
team
he did it
voted.
just so he had his
Yes, then
minutes
you can
to
stop
talk
voting.
about. Yes. After I nominated him because they're like, you speak to the nominations for the chair, and I'm like, no, I'm not speaking to the nominations. I'm just- And people said that I think it was Aaron Adams, who were like, you know what?
You have the results?
Because he made promises. I mean,
Meaning?
yes,
We have the results.
okay.
So Ken Bowman, 12 votes, Susan Hogarth, 11, Tom Roulette, 3 votes, Sylvia Atwood, 5 votes, Jamie Van Alstine, 9 votes, Amy Misko, 6 votes, Aaron Ramos, 5 votes, Tyler Denke, 8 votes, Roger Roots, 0 votes, Hector Roos, 3 votes, Joe Hanoush, 9 votes, Dan Carver, 2 votes, Theodore Cozen, 4 votes. So the top 5 would be Ken Molman, Susan Hogarth, Jamie Van Alstine, Tyler Denke, and Joe Hanoush.
And they all have a majority.
Alternates with majority.
This would be
Was,
Majority.
12.
Lowest is 8.
would be
It'd be seven
would be 7.
for majority.
So none of them, no alts got enough. The highest vote getter would be Amy Misko at 6.
All right, so Ken Molman, Susan Hogarth, Jamie Van Alstine, Joe Hanoush, Tyler Denke are all the LNC appointments to the Credentials Committee. There are no alternates on the LNC side. Okay, all right, well, voting has closed on that item. We're now on to the orders of the day, which is going to be,
No, because I have to.
Oh,
I have to keep who voted for who.
next up is platform committee appointments. All right, so do we have a list for platform?
We do. It's 23, so it's not. Doesn't fit on one screen, unfortunately.
Is there a motion to open nominations?
I move to open nominations.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, nominations are now open. Is there anyone seeking to be recognized for nominations?
I wish to be recognized.
Mr. Chair?
I nominate all those who have submitted an application up to this point.
All right, there's a motion to, or everybody on the screen has been nominated. Is there any further nominations for platform? Nominations going once, nominations going twice, nominations are now closed. So what you see on the screen
That's
is
the rest
who's
of the
nominated. Is there anybody who'd like to speak to the nominees? Mr. Wiley, then Mr. Hirsch, then Ms. Coward.
I'd like to speak in support of Carl Smith.
All right, Mr. Hirsch.
I want to speak in support of Russell Brookbank, and he was on the platform committee last year. Did a fine job. He represents all sides equally. He's a great asset. I'd like to be reappointed again.
Ms. Coward.
I'd like to speak on behalf of Stephanie Berlin of Iowa, formerly of Texas. She has served as LP Texas Secretary and also served on the LP Texas Platform Committee before, so she knows the motions and she shows up for meetings. She'll do a great job.
Anyone else seek to be recognized?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
I'd like to speak on behalf of Michael Steven.
Mr. Gar.
Let me see. Did anyone speak on behalf of Tony DeRazio? No. I'd like to speak on his behalf of Pennsylvania, formerly New York. Just reached out to me and thought he'd make a good person.
Anybody else? All right, then we'll be at ease until we get the.
Did you close nominations?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Did you?
I wanted to speak and
Go ahead.
I was taking a picture. Speak for Wesley Martin from California. He would be a good addition. He's on there, right?
And how many positions are open again?
I believe that's another 5 and 5.
That was fine.
We can appoint up to 5, but technically as many alternates as well. But I'd like to just
be able to pick our 5 and then alternates. Price 20.
Or 3 over the limit to bring it up in price on that one. That one's the expensive
And
one.
because there's also a currently open thing, so I can't delete it, because I need the.
Right. PDF, right?
It's all right, it's not my credit card now.
So should we have nominations?
I don't mind.
Right?
I am checking since it's your card, so.
Just don't ask you to print all the nominations on super gloss, full color paper.
We need to,
Make something to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, what I mean is if this is what we're going to use, then it needs to be populated with party info.
Yeah.
I'm not saving it too, just so you know. I mean, I'm memorizing it. See, I didn't save it.
I trust you.
That's dangerous.
It's okay, I get a new card.
We call it bank run.
It's all fraud. All right, your upvote link has been sent out. Yep.
The ballots are in. Ready to register?
Go ahead.
Russell Brooks Bank, 7. Jacob Day, 1. PJ Boatwright, 2. Anthony DeRazio, 11. PJ. Michael Seebeck, 10. Joseph Gelati?
Gillette.
Jay
Jay
Gillette,
Gillette.
thank you. Why did I not recognize that? Jay Gillette, 9. Chris Colvin, 0. Stephanie Berlin, 9. Richard Pierce, 1. Juanita Mosby, 2. Scott,
Jewett.
okay. 1. Wesley Martin, 5. Keith Thompson, 11.
Who's that guy?
Richard Fast, 6. Larry Gillis, 3. Abilio Soros? Sure, okay. 1. Zach Schwinn, 1. Katie Emma Begley, 1. Stephen Feldman, 1. Eric Land, 3. Cara Smith, 6. Alexander Burrow, 1. Brittany Cosin, 6. So it would be Tony DeRazio, Keith Thompson, Mike Seebeck. That's 3, right? Jay Gillette and Stephanie Brown are the 5.
And no alternates.
Oh, Russell.
Russell Brooks Bank, and that's it.
Okay, so we have Mr. DeRazio, Mr. Thompson, Mr. Seebeck, Mr. Gillette, and Stephanie Berlin. And then the alternate is Russell. All right. We have our platform appointments. Next up is award committee appointments. Is there a motion to open nominations?
So moved.
Beat me to it.
I think Mr. Dar seconded.
Yes, I second.
For who? Awards
for
nomination.
awards.
We don't have any.
Oh, that's right. Did you want to go ahead, Mr. Dar, with nominations? I did not hear back from Mr. Watkins. Just me.
Well, if I didn't hear back, I'm gonna take that as consent.
Wait, have you asked him already?
I've not asked him, because I wasn't expecting this.
Stu McKee.
Huh?
Stu McKee.
Just do McGee.
Are we doing?
He's not getting an award.
No, since he had been on the previous awards committee and
Then
and
Keith Thompson. Then Keith. He said he would do it.
no, I meant Andrew had been on the previous awards committee, so I was trying to follow the policy
Dr. Mark's
manual.
been on every single one of them.
Yeah, Dr. Lark has been, so
Let's
I
see the
intended to
beginning
put Dr. Lark on, and I wanted to put Andrew on if he wanted to. But I was hoping that we'd be able to get confirmation from him. But if not, okay.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't. I just do Dr. Larkin and the three of us.
Dr. Lark and Stephanie Berlin, who just got on platform there, said she would be willing to do it if you want to put another non-LNC member.
How many is?
We have up to 5.
Up to 5.
Yes.
Since she just got on the platform though.
We can always fill it later, the vacancy later.
Yeah. It's up to 5.
It's up to 5. So I was just trying to meet the bylaws minimum requirement of LNC members, and then so.
Which is like 3, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I would just do the 3 and Dr. Larkin.
All right. So the 3 that I will be doing is McGee.
Me, and McGee. And I guess it would just be yes or no.
So our nominees are Dr. Lark, Mr. McMahon, Mr. McGee, and Ms. Robson.
That is correct. Those are those are who I'm nominating.
Should we do that on the ballot? I mean, technically they don't
I
have
could
to.
ask if there's no objection to it.
Yeah, okay, could do that.
Any further nominations?
Okay,
So
so
we're
those
doing
were the
awards,
nominations.
correct? Correct. I'm sorry, and who are the nominees?
Mr. Lark, Mr. McMahon, Mr. McGee, and Ms. Robson.
And we're electing up to 5.
And there are 4.
I thought it was 3 people.
And Dr. Lark.
3 had to be LNC.
Oh, got
2
it,
positions can be non-LNC
got it.
Well, I'll move to accept my.
per the
nomination.
policy manual.
All right. Any further nominations? Going once, twice, 3 times. Nominations are now closed. I would ask the body, are there any objections to the nominees as presented? Hearing no objections, congratulations to the new awards committee.
Who was this for? Wait, I've got
Mr.
Mr. Lark, Mr. McGee, me.
And
And
Mr.
Evan
McMahon.
Moran.
Oh,
Sorry.
It's too late to back out now.
oh no, I had Mr. McGee, Mr. Lark, me. I'm missing one other person.
Me.
Oh, you keep.
My last name is McMahon.
Yes, never mind.
McGee and McMahon, yes.
Yeah.
You got the 2 for me.
All right, and last but not least is population of the ballot access committee. Is there a motion to open nominations for ballot access?
So moved. Second.
All right, nominations are now open. Is anyone seeking to be recognized for the ballot access committee? Do we have a list?
That's not on the screen.
Okay,
I would like to nominate all those who've submitted an application for the ballot access committee.
all right. All the names on the screen have been nominated. Is there any further nominations?
Yes,
Voters maps.
I believe
Mr. Riley.
I'd like to nominate NODA. I believe ballot access is a state issue. LNC has no business in it.
You can cast a 0 ballot, which is NODA.
Will it show up as, or do we have to put it
It-
If it wins, then it would mean no one got a majority.
Yes,
So it's kind of baked in.
that's the effective way.
there? Yes. True. But it wouldn't, well, it wouldn't,
For it to be a true NODA,
because technically,
don't vote for anyone, you can submit a blank.
yeah, I should have, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because you're not required, you're, on this, you're not required to.
They changed that for us.
All right, any further nominations? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Nominations are now closed. Would anyone like to speak to the nominees? Mr. Redpath and Mr. Wiley?
Could I see the list, please? Thank you. Yeah, I would like to speak to several nominees. Regarding myself, I submitted an application. You can take a look at the application. I petitioned in, 18 or 20 different states, going back, I think my history with ballot access, going back to 1988, when this party is pretty well known. Steve Dasbach would be an excellent addition. He also has been very experienced and is a person who's been involved in the LP now for ballpark 40 years, I think. Michael Paco is the chair of the Libertarian Party of Arkansas. He's done a great job with the Arkansas Tribes, high validity rates. He really is experienced in dealing with petitioners. I think Paco is an excellent choice. And Andy Jacobs, I will have to admit that Andy Jacobs used to be one of the biggest pain in the asses of my life. But Andy is, I have a renewed appreciation for Andy Jacobs over the last several years. He is a stalwart petitioner. He puts in, I can't even imagine what it took to complete the North Dakota Drive, 7,000 valid signatures petitioning in the winter in North Dakota. And he is extremely knowledgeable about ballot access laws, and also because he is a professional petitioner, has his ear to the ground, so to speak, what's happening in the business value, has his ear to the ground and knows what is happening in the petitioning profession in terms of what is happening in other tribes for political parties and candidates, but also initiatives and referenda, which I think really drives the professional petitioning industry. There's huge money in that, and he knows, because he's in it day to day, making his living there. I'm not. He brings additional insight and information to the ballot access committee that nobody else can. And I think Andy Jacobs has been an outstanding member of the committee and will be in the future. And those are my comments.
Mr. Wiley, then Mr. Dar.
I'd like to speak in support of NODA. It's my opinion that it's not the business of the LNC to be taking donations from states according to their ability and redistributing that to other states according to their need. I think a state, if it's capable of obtaining ballot access, it'll be responsible in maintaining that ballot access after the fact. Being supported, receiving a social handout from the LNC in order to obtain ballot access does not build the on-the-ground vigor necessary to maintain ballot access, and such support may often and can often be lost as a result of the interference of the LNC. The ballot access could be lost as a result of the interference of the LNC in propping up a state affiliate which does not have the capability to maintain that ballot access.
Mr. Dar.
I might be speaking to the same person that you're wanting to. I wanted to speak on behalf of Harrison Kemp, that speaking with Lars Mapstead, who also works a lot in the ballot access field. That is somebody that has been instrumental in some of his work. I wanted to speak on his behalf there to for his nomination.
And I'll echo Mr. Dar's statement there. Mr. Kemp, I encourage you to give him your support. I'll also state that as far as the FEC role of a political party, a national political party, is to maintain ballot access for federal candidates. So I do believe that the reason that we're the number 3 party, not the number 4 or 5, is due to our ballot access standing. And it's one of the things that makes the Libertarian Party very unique. And it's one of the reasons we're not the Greens or the Constitution Party, is our near 50 state ballot access in 50 states over the years that we've had it, which is highly coveted and sought after. All right, anybody else? Mr. Ford?
Excuse me, I'd like to speak to the Mr. Kemp as well. I've worked closely with him during his experience as the chairman of Maine, and he's a great libertarian, but also just purely focused on ballot access. He helped run the most successful registration drive. I understand what he had to do in Maine was, we're used to going out and getting petitions, get ballots, standing in the cold with him, watching him get people change their registrations is a special sauce. Anyone who's tried to do that knows how difficult that is on the fly. So he successfully managed the fundraising to get professionals to do it, as well as routinely getting people like my sorry ass self to drive 6 hours to northern Maine in the cold and stand in front of a market basket asking people to change their registrations. But I'm not bitter at all. Okay, so and then of course, excuse the voice, Mr. Paco, Michael Paco. Paco, thank you. I had a couple conversations with him when he's support from National. He's managed to do a very nice job of getting volunteers. In addition to managing a paid drive, he's able to communicate that need to volunteer. So I think that's, as we've discussed yesterday, going to be very important. Thank you.
Who's the first person you?
That would be Harrison Kemp.
Harrison.
All right, if there's no further discussion, then we'll be getting for the ballot.
I need one of these with a little switch. Or 2 screens, that would be good too. Get a splitter. Drew, make that happen. Second screen? Yeah. He's funny for a guy that's like on the chopping block.
I only have one HDMI there, don't you?
After this one, maybe.
Say his card number a little louder for the audience.
7, 6.
We're
live.
Terrific.
Just do the LifeLock thing with your picture on it instead.
Ballots should be sent. I hear them hitting everybody's inbox.
Mickey, I need a Bloody Mary.
How many members are in this committee again?
7.
I'm not, it's not working for me.
We have one just really long thing left.
Stand up, the stand up request?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back for that. I just wanna go get my bag because I couldn't put my heart iron in it this week.
Gotcha. If you want to hang out, wait, I can recognize you first. It's up to you.
That's okay, I'll come back. I just wanna- Yeah.
It's gonna take.
Yeah.
20 minutes to do that.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'll be right there.
See, that's why I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, all votes are cast. Coming back here? We're done?
Yep. All right, voting has ended.
Jared Cosker, 0. Elias, 0. Stephen Dosbach, 11. Matthew Allenjod, 0. Anthony Durazio, 9. Michael Paco, 11. Rhonda LaFleur, 1. 1. Ryan Medeiros, 1. William Redpath, 12. Sebastian Minkowski, 1. Roger Roots, 1. Andrew Jacobs, 10. Wesley Martin, 1. Jake Porter, 9. Harrison Kemp, 12. So it would be, top vote getter would be Redpath and Harrison Kemp are tied. That's 2. And then Dosbach and Paco are tied at 11, so that's 4. Andrew Jacobs would be 5. And then Tony DeRazio and Jake Porter would be tied at 9, and that would be 7.
All right, so the appointments are Dasbach, Durazio, Paco, Redpath, Jacobs, Porter, and Kemp. Congratulations to the new Ballot Access Committee. And that concludes committee appointments. The orders of the day put us at 2-minute voluntary reports from board members, moved by Mr. Ford. So we'll go around the room. I guess we'll do officers first.
Officers have already given our report.
Oh, yeah, we did already, so we don't need to, because this is for the, yeah, so Mr. Ford, I'll let you kick it off.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear. What are we on right now?
We're on
Your thing.
Oh, mine.
Voluntary report.
2 minutes,
2 minutes.
Mr. Ford.
As you can tell, I can say little. Other than, in terms of voluntary district, we try to capitalize in Rhode Island, the Libertarian Newish Wave, on a real opportunity for the party to present the collapse of the SNAP system. You know, as a nation, we've created a welfare system that's become industrialized and monetized. We promised people, millions of Americans, during difficult times. And what did we do? We took the money, we spent it on excessive salaries and waste, and then institutionalized barriers to entry for independent and purely voluntary charities. And then we pulled the rug out from under Americans. So myself and a cooperative of about 7 other not-for-profits spent about a month of our lives driving around Rhode Island, voluntarily delivering food, voluntarily delivering clothes and supplies, medical supplies, including but not limited to Narcan and fentanyl test strips, because the government couldn't do it. And then ironically, they turned to small organizations like us and directed traffic to us. And somehow felt that what was essentially virtue signaling was leadership, pointing to the people that they'd never supported. And I couldn't be prouder of the libertarians who volunteered alongside me to do this work, because we pointed out in ways that most Americans before never would have understood, the absolute failure of government, the absolute failure of centralized planning, the absolute failure of everything. So there's real opportunity for us to do good and also promote the libertarian message by explaining to the people that the welfare state is a fraud, it's used for force and coercion, and simply does not work on any level. In addition to that, we formally opened up this week our first 2 church-based voluntary shelters. We're mobilizing with churches across Rhode Island. We've got 4 committed so far to actually provide heating and warming centers in the basement or within the facilities of the church. And we've got another half a dozen churches who don't have that space but are committing to support them. So again, we're not fighting government anymore. We're fucking ignoring them and walking right past them and doing the work that we need to do. And I'm just asking libertarians to join us in doing that kind of, taking that kind of approach. Thank you.
Who's up next? Region 2.
Tell him to go to, he should have gotten the executive committee meeting.
I have
Tell him to go to that already.
Okay. Region 3 North.
Okay, I'll just announce that the Libertarian Party of Indiana's state convention will be the weekend of March 22nd. We have Laurie Schillings seeking our Secretary of State nomination. Or if that others can seek it, it'll be decided at the convention. And obviously, that's our ballot access race in Indiana. Ohio will have their delegates selected by, I think, February 13th or thereabouts. And that's the main going on at this moment.
Can I point something out?
Yes, sir.
Just honoring, Sean Kennedy is the chair of the state of Massachusetts, and he asked me, he initially put this request in, excuse me. And this has nothing to do with your presentation whatsoever. His point in doing this, he specifically asked me to do this, right? His point in doing this was to have folks speak to the individual efforts they were making outside of their party duties. And I know a lot of you put in a tremendous amount of work, but for the party, and I always applauded you for that. But his specific request was about efforts outside of the party structure, outside of your party responsibilities. So just, I'm channeling my inner Sean Kennedy. By the way, for the record, he's the head of the Massachusetts Party. He's an elected libertarian on a town council as a libertarian, and he's a phenomenal volunteer as well. So I graciously accept the spirit in which he's doing this, because he's doing everything anyone possible could do as a libertarian in arguably one of the most bluest regions on the planet. So just to point that out. Thank you.
Region 3 North, and these are for work reports. We've already given regional reports earlier. Since we talked about all the work we did.
You just went.
And that is when, so.
Huh?
Sorry.
I said Region 3, yeah, so I said Region 3 North then.
Yes, I gave that.
I gave yours already? Okay, sorry, I missed
No,
that.
this was, I thought, on my request.
Yes.
The agenda for
Yes,
volunteers.
so to clarify, as I was saying, that this is separate from regional reports and is more directed on the work that you've done within the committee, is on behalf of the committee, and more talking about that was the original intent, talking about all the work that we're doing in the party. Separate from
Work that individuals. I'm focused on being hyper positive.
Okay,
All right.
no problem, no,
Right. But
that is fine too, sorry.
but I have to mention that individuals of company, Mr. Kennedy took the time to write a 2-page letter to me. You know, as a regional representative, I must honor, if at all humanly possible, the requests of, but he was looking specifically for personal individual contributions to liberty outside of the party or LNC structure, or outside of your state structure. So that's what he's asking people to do.
Well, I certainly tell people in the other parts what I
Oh,
think.
no, I know.
Since you guys are talking, I'm starting to moving things along, so Region 3 South
So I
would
want
be
to
next.
keep this moving, so.
3 South then.
One of the things that I'm most proud of, as far as volunteer efforts is, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the case of Robert Robertson. He was convicted of murdering his 2-year-old daughter, based on the kind of junk science of shaken baby syndrome, back in like 2002. He's been on death row for 20 years. Last year, they had his execution scheduled. Texas House Committee on Jurisprudence pulled a rabbit out of their hat, was able to get that stayed by subpoenaing him. Then turn around, Texas Attorney General then wants to put him back on, well, he'd already been on death row, but rescheduled his execution, and it was actually stayed again. So 2 years in a row, this man's had a stay of execution. We were very, very involved in this, and I did leverage the party structure, but this was kind of me organizing folks in Texas, where we went out and we participated at the rally in Austin at the Texas State Capitol. Man is absolutely innocent, but we have over the past 2 years been able to not just, we in LP Texas, but a broader coalition of advocates, Innocence Project, Texas Coalition Against the Death Penalty, conservative, Texas Conservatives Concerned About the Death Penalty, but a coalition effort to try to save this man's life multiple times. So at this point, we're kind of waiting on, I think it's been remanded to the lower trial court to see if we can get him another trial to actually bring forth all the wealth of evidence that never came out in the 2002 trial. He was just failed at every level of the East Texas medical system, judicial system. So that's my big win that I just wanted to share with you guys. So if you haven't looked that up or gotten involved with that, again, his name is Robert Robertson. And we were very much hoping that he gets a new trial and ultimately set free.
That's outstanding. Straight my hand, that's really. Conservatives Concerned About the Death Penalty is a wonderful organization. At one point, the now famous podcaster Ms. Kennedy is running, but that's a wonderful organization to do single issue coalition work with. So congratulations. That's the core of the libertarian movement come to life. So thank you.
All right. And we kind of started in a mixed matched order, and then I started to try to bring in order, but that skipped over Region 1. Did Region 1 have a report on work we've been doing there? No. And then Region 5.
Was that for me? Or I think
Wiley, I was looking
Okay,
over it,
yeah.
sorry, did you have no report on that? And Region 5? No report or let me see, no, and let me see, no wait, Region 5 isn't here. Let me see, and then back to at larges.
No report.
No report.
I've been coalitioning with Decrypt Nature Florida, and we've built a team in Jacksonville who's meeting regularly. So Decrypt Nature is an organization that passes resolutions at the city level to decriminalize psychedelics and entheogens, natural psychedelics and entheogens. It basically brings the prioritization of law enforcement to the lowest level, so people aren't getting arrested for nonviolent drug offenses. So Jacksonville's doing great. We had a team in Orlando that was ready to send letters out, and there was a case that kind of fell down from the court, which wasn't a favorable decision, so we decided to hold off sending letters in Orlando. But there's a team in Orlando that's kind of waiting in the wings, if you will, to send letters out. So that's most of my work that I've been doing on the coalition side of things.
It's excellent.
Excellent.
One of the things I've been doing outside the Libertarian Party, but it is admittedly politically related, is I don't know how many people know, I moved from Illinois to Ohio, my native state. I was born and raised in Findlay, Ohio, and I moved back to the Toledo area. I live in a suburb of Toledo now, Perrysburg, Ohio. I moved back there 8 months ago in April. And one of the reasons I moved to the Toledo area is that both Ohio and Michigan are initiative and referendum states. And I have been working quite a bit as a volunteer petitioner for a ranked choice voting initiative in Michigan, a constitutional amendment initiative. If you think our signature numbers are bad, the number of signatures needed to get that on the ballot is 441,198 signatures of registered voters in Michigan, which is over 5% of the number of registered voters in Michigan. I don't know if we're going to get enough, and you have to do it within a 180-day window. So I don't know if this effort is going to succeed, but one of the things that I think I've been working on it with I'm the only out-of-state petitioner that I know of working on this, and it is a completely volunteer effort. I can't warrant that we're going to get enough signatures, but it's a step in the right direction to try to bring ranked choice voting to another state. And as I have stated in the past, I think electoral reform, particularly not just ranked choice voting for single winner races, but various forms of proportional representation, some adoption of proportional representation for legislatures in this nation is incredibly important to the future success and viability of the Libertarian Party. And I continue to work. I'm also on the board of Expand Democracy with Rob Ritchie. I served on the board of Fair Vote for 24 years as its treasurer. And anyway, you work with a lot of people who are not libertarians in this. It's mainly progressives, modern day liberals, so to speak. Conservatives don't seem very attractive to some are, but it's definitely a lot of progressives. But we need to work on various issues with progressives, and this is one of them: electoral reform in Michigan and as far as possible across the United States. Thank you.
That's great. Well done.
Ms. Robson.
Yes, so what I've been doing has been primarily libertarian stuff, but for the California Party, I'm the treasurer of California. So therefore I was the chair of the platform committee, the budget committee. So we just finished our budget and planning for next year. I'm also the convention committee chair, so I'm planning our convention again. Everybody here should come to the convention. It's going to be over Valentine's Day weekend. We're going to have roses for love and liberty. If you don't have a Valentine, you might meet one there. You never know. It's happening. So yeah, I've just been doing a lot of work. I'm also the vice chair of Los Angeles County, and we're trying to plan a Second Amendment event that we'll be doing. We did one last year, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of people came, and we want to do that again. And then off topic of anything libertarian, I'm a structural engineer, so I've just been really super busy trying to reconstruct fire damaged buildings. So that's been my life.
Outside of the extracurricular.
Yeah, so actually, yeah, that would be more, different work we're doing in Liberty Space. Is that what I'm understanding, that just different work, positive stuff that we're doing, right?
Yeah, again, channeling Sean's spirit on this, I think what folks are looking from us, in addition to a lot of the work that's being done here, is what kind of commitment on a personal level people are making to different causes of liberty. And it can be humanitarian, it can be voting in civil rights, it can be something that's incredibly important, is fighting the death penalty, and doing it on not just being spiritually opposed to the death penalty, everyone in this room is, but actually taking time to engage, somewhat apart from all the other responsibilities we've got, to engage on that at a very personal level, like taking a case like that into heart. So, to a certain degree, are people asking a lot from us? Yes. Are we the heads of the liberty movement and the most important tip of the spear of the liberty movement in the United States of America? Absolutely. So people expect a lot from us. They demand a lot from us. We volunteered for this job. With the exception of Mr. McGee, there's no track record of anyone dragging anyone into an office to make him do work. I do that to him routinely. That being said, there's a commitment and spirit in this room that I think is very real. And we're just asking folks, Mr. Kennedy's asking them to just turn that pivot a little bit outward facing, and display that commitment so that we hopefully inspire ultimately the folks that we serve, which is the party.
Okay, I misunderstood the instructions, so
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
that's
change
fine.
it just a little bit.
This is new.
And I'm gonna do the thing that I just did, which is what I'm doing for fire damaged buildings. I'm having to fight City Hall daily to try to get
Excellent.
permits for these. I mean, you don't know how difficult it is. I've got a multi-unit building that all of the residents are out of it right now. And I'm fighting with planning because they're telling me that this existing building, when I put it back the way it was, it's too tall because of coastal commission. And it's the same height it always was. It might be a half inch taller, I don't know. But I'm fighting, and they're saying that I have to go to the planning commission, which will take a year to a year and a half just to get the planning thing. So I have been fighting them, and just on Thursday, they finally said that my rationale was sufficient, and they're gonna let us rebuild. But that's my job, and I guess I do get paid for it, but I do that daily with fighting building departments and fighting regulations, especially zoning and planning, because they put every obstacle they can in your way for actually rebuilding the building. And these are people that are out of their homes. And there's, 10,000 people out of their homes right now in Los Angeles because of the fire.
Listen, I'm not here to validate anyone's engagements outside the party. I don't have the right or the authority to do that. But you're fighting for the property rights,
Yes.
ultimately, of a threat to the entire nation. What's happening in California is nothing less than an abomination and a clear financial grab by the vested authorities that we fight every day. So that's outstanding. And maybe, and I'll touch on the PR aspect. I think that a lot of folks who might not be thrilled, I don't do this job for the money, I do it for the prestige, okay? But I think if people knew that individual commitment that people had in this room to leading libertarian lives, and I believe that's everyone in this room, then I think there'd be a sort of halo effect if people saw the commitment of the people in this room. And to me, that's what's powerful about this 20 minutes or so, which I'm moving well past.
I'll give you a quick 2 minutes from my side.
Sorry about that.
During COVID, I'm in Key West, and the business community back during COVID was suffering greatly due to the shutdowns. And there was a move to ban cruise ships in the Keys, in Key West. And so I was pretty outspoken. I made a name for myself as the capitalist pig dog, fighting for big cruise ships and tourism. And so I got involved with my local chamber of commerce, got on the board as a business leader in the community, and we continue to fight for business and making sure the working class can survive in the Keys, which is very difficult. A lot of people want to turn the Keys into like a private resort community for just people that have money and can afford a second or third home, and there's the people that work and live and want to thrive in the Keys. So that's something that I'm very passionate about. Also involved in emergency services for communications. I'm on the board of Keys Cares, which is a community nonprofit for emergency communications for disaster relief and hurricanes and things like that. So we work to make a robust communications network in South Florida, repeater system. I'm a ham radio operator, and so that's something I'm very passionate about as well. Enjoy. So it's a cool side hobby when I'm not doing this. But yeah, Mr.
I did have one thing quick to talk about on what Jesse was talking about earlier. I also reach out to a lot of people and try to get them involved in the liberty sphere of things, into the Libertarian Party and back and forth there. And as far as those with the death penalty, there is an event today. If anyone's still here at 1:30 down at the Dallas Public Library, just down the street from here, there's a conversation with Nan Tolson, Director of Texas Conservatives Concerned About the Death Penalty, and Dr. Rick Halperin, Director of SMU Human Rights Program. So that's 1:30 Dallas Library, just down the street, less than a mile away, I believe, if I remember the directions. So yeah, there's a lot of great people that I get to meet around that as I'm trying to work and bring people into the party, and it's amazing to hear the different stories that are going on. Even talking across the party, people all across it. I was just talking to Nathan Madden the other day about he was just celebrating 4 years of service on the City of Buckeye Community Services Board. That's somebody I want to shine light on, somebody that's doing a lot of good work out there. Having seen him do that out there and hear on him, talking to him since his state chair Drew is over here, and that let me see. And Drew told me that Arizona LP was named in an amicus brief, the Gun Owners of America. So that was like, there's a lot of good activism going on in the party out there, along with all the regular work that we're doing to get things done that are just a lot of wonderful things. So.
All right, excellent. Anybody else? All right. If not, I believe we're at time.
Sure.
Mr. McMahon.
Oh,
That's right.
once we're at time, I have one thing I wanted to, one thing that we didn't do that I believe we normally do is after we elect our platform committee representatives, typically the chair or this body appoints a temporary chair for the platform committee until they fully populate, and we forgot to do that. So I'm reminding you.
Who was your recommendation for
Ted Brown.
Ted Brown? That's
From
right.
Texas. He was a Texas representative. He's been appointed by Texas. That is who I recommend.
If it does not behoove the body, I'd like the LNC appointment to be Mr. Ted Brown. Interim, it would be the interim position as platform committee chair until that body elects its own chair. That way they can get meetings and business going.
I don't think you have to take an action. It's just an appointment by the chair.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
believe
that's
so.
even easier then.
But I wanted it to be done.
Gotcha.
You
I
have
wasn't sure if it was
You
by
have to say the
body.
words as
I appoint
Chairman
Mr.
Evan McMahon.
Yes.
I appoint Ted Brown, but don't use my name.
Chairman Stephen Nikela appoints Ted Brown from Texas to serve as interim chair of the platform committee. Very well.
For credentials, maybe for a temporary one, put Ken in.
And, yeah, actually,
Moment.
and also appoint Mr. Ken Molman as a credentials committee interim chair.
You should go through the list and do all of them.
We probably should. I'm also going to appoint Jim Lark as the awards committee interim chair, and I will appoint, if he's not opposed, Mr. Redpath as the ballot access interim committee chair. Okay, thank you. All right. Anything else before we move to orders of the day? Hearing none, next up is adjournment.
I move
Cheers.
to adjourn.
Second, is there a second? Second. Any discussion? Any objection? We are adjourned at 10:40 p.m. AM.
Before
I'm out of
everybody
gas.
leaves, the executive committee, actually,